So I want to talk a little bit about forgiveness because it's the key in closing the doors to the destruction, to the distractions, to what's keeping you from your purpose, right? And of course, getting in the Word, knowing who you are in Christ. And again, I'll say out on my website, I've posted a whole list of what does God say about you, and to believe that. And faith comes by hearing, so that's the only way you can get in there and change. This is, why do you think I wanted to change? Why do you think I hated who I was? And yeah, I was. I mean, I could get into some detail of some craziness that were my own personal thoughts of what I thought about myself and the reason I did stuff, and it's just excuses. Again, it's and it basically boils down to I didn't know who I was. I knew I was fortunate, blessed, etc., but I didn't know that this was the purpose. It's for this time, so that I can say, "Hey, here's the guy that I was." Because who has the better testimony? The guy that's been to hell and back, and the Lord took him out of that, or the guy that's just had a great life his whole time and never sinned once? And let me just tell you about Jesus, right? No, I'm the guy that was an atheist for 35 years. I'm the guy that has broken every freaking rule that you can. Matter of fact, if there was a rule, I broke it just because I was that rebellious, right? But again, destructive to self, destructive to others, because again, I mean, there is this team of evil that is against us. But here's the beauty of that is what brought me to where I am today. I had to go through those hells. I had to realize that, what, success doesn't mean anything. I don't care how much money you make. That's not going to make you happy. It doesn't matter how people see you. It's how you see yourself when you look in the mirror. And here's the way that works is when you see yourself as, wow, the Lord chose me. And matter of fact, what he said, because the devil would come to me all the time and say, you're so bad because you did this and you're that and you're not a preacher and you're not this, that, and the other. And I'd go to the Lord and I'd be like, Lord, the devil keeps bringing all this stuff up, blah, blah, blah. And I would be so upset and angry and mad because the devil got me, right? And the Lord said one day, and I heard him clearly, he says, tell him that's why I chose you. And that was a game changer for me. But forgiveness, man, that's where it starts. Not only forgiving yourself, but forgive others as you hope to be forgiven, right? So I've written letters to people and said, hey, I pray that you would forgive me. I've done emails, I've done phone calls, I've done face to face. I've told people, hey, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for the idiot that I used to be. And I hope now that you can see that I'm not that idiot, um, and that you would forgive others as you wish to be forgiven. That's where it starts.